Hello and welcome to Penn and Teller's The Bible is BS, Peace of Lord Christ. We're now moving to part 6.
Examining the Bible is important because the book and its mindset are so ingrained in our culture. It's all about that little list called the Ten Commandments, which was recently headline news again.
I have no intention of removing the monument of the Ten Commandments.
In 2003, the Chief Justice of the Alabama Supreme Court refused to remove a 2.5-ton monument to the Ten Commandments that he had placed in his courthouse. When he was suspended, he had plenty of rabid, faithful, uneducated supporters inside and outside of Alabama.
Oh, so they're uneducated and you're supposed to be really educated and sophisticated, right? You're the one who wants us to believe that out of nothing, everything came into existence. You're the one that wants us to believe that while lightning hit a rock in a stew of life-permitting goo, and that life started from that. Or, however, there's many different theories on that, all with no evidence whatsoever. And we actually have evidence for our belief and archaeological finds for what we believe that you completely ignore, and we're the unintelligent ones? Now, these people are passionate because they see the moral decay and the moral decline in their country, and they're unintelligent? Now, I want you to show me RGBDA. I want you to show me what's wrong with the Ten Commandments and why. I'm going to post this as a response to this video, or anybody on here, and why they shouldn't be in the court of law. And then you can build your case upon that.
Put it back! Put the Ten Commandments back! Polls showed that 4 out of 5 Americans wanted the commandments to stay right where they were. And Candle in the Wind by Sir Elton John is the best-selling song of all time. Popular sure doesn't mean right. I bet more people can sing some Elton John than know all 10 Commandments, huh?
That doesn't mean that they're no good. And secondly, nobody is saying that popular makes it right. In fact, during Jesus' day, he was extremely unpopular. His message was hard for people to understand, and as soon as he died, all of his disciples scattered. That it takes a lot to follow him truly, and what he requires of us. Nobody is claiming popular is right. I don't know where you're getting that from. That's not how we determine truth. In fact, it was the popular view. You want it to be the popular view that what you believe is right. Because at the end of this video, you will see he says we need more atheists. Why? If what you believe is true, and if you believe that nothing happens after you die, who cares if these people want a moral and decent society and want to follow Jesus Christ in the Bible? What is your purpose behind this? I think we'll find out in a second.
Here's a big problem using the Bible as a guide for moral behavior and moral thought. Which parts are you going to use and which parts aren't you going to use? Look.
We follow Jesus Christ, and we are Christians, meaning Christ imitators, so we follow the New Testament. The Old Testament was for the Jews in barbaric times, when there was barbarians over there doing the most evil, horrific things you could imagine that God detested, such as baby sacrifices, self-mutilation, offering people to various gods, idol worship, killing your elderly, killing your parents when you couldn't take care of them, having no respect for life. So we follow now the New Testament and what Jesus he taught us to do.
In the one passage that conservatives always always cite in the Bible about a man should not lay with another man, and therefore homosexuality is a sin. Yeah, well, go to the next chapter where it says that we should stone to death disobedient children. So,
Okay, first off, you need to understand that homosexuality is considered an abomination in the New Testament. It carries over. Stoning your disobedient children did not. And this is why we cite it and why we use that source. And this is why I always say, do not let an atheist explain to you your beliefs or your understanding, because they will not get it. And this is the reason why you want to take the Bible out and why you want to discredit it, is because you want gay rights. It ultimately comes down to this, but for us, the Christians, we believe that sex is a gift from God, that it is something sanctified by Him, something He has given to us, and that it, in its proper context, is a blessing. You need to ask yourself, well, if it's wrong, if it's good, why is there so many diseases fitted around that lifestyle? Even you take out the theological reasons to not be a homosexual, you just look at the lifestyle in itself. A homosexual man lives to 47 years old, and that the whole lifestyle is filthy and corrupted. And then on top of that, you ask yourself, what is the reason? And you need to understand too that we, the Christians, are fighting this because we believe it destroys people and it destroys our nation when people sin against a holy God.
what we do is we pick and choose the passage we want, and that's not consistent.
Okay, I'm going to stop here because it's about 10 minutes into this video, and stay tuned for the next part.